guys! Today I'm reviewing Steptoe and Son, The Party.
We don't want to go to Majorca.
I didn't say we. I said me. I'm going on my own.
On your own?
Yeah.
Steptoe and Son, The Party was broadcast on Christmas Eve 1973, and it's the first of two Christmas specials that they did. The other one was called A Perfect Christmas a year later, 1974, which has already been reviewed on the channel. The first Christmas special was a part of Season 7, Episode 8. It runs 42 minutes. It was directed by Graeme Muir, written by Galton and Alan Simpson. Steptoe and Son, the series, ran 8 seasons and 57 episodes. They also made 2 movies, Steptoe and Son in 1972 and Steptoe and Son Ride Again in 1973. The Christmas special stars Wilfrid Brambell as Albert Steptoe, Harry H. Corbett as Harold Steptoe. So the plot of this one's interesting because it's similar to the special they made in 1974, where Harold's wanting to get away from his father and go abroad on holiday because it's Christmas and he's wanting to get away because they always do the same old thing. And it starts off great in this travel agent's office where he's meeting the guy who's giving him the ticket, and it's played by Frank Thornton, who was Captain Peacock in How You Been Served. And he's great in this. He plays a really stuck-up guy who's running the shop. And the scene really highlights snobbery because he's running after this couple who are going to the same place as Harold. And they mention working class, the lower class, the kind of like snobs.
Now, this hotel, it's all right, is it? I mean, there's an awful lot of working class go to Majorca these days, huh?
Jonah, you'll be well away from them. And they have guard dogs as well.
Because Harold's scruffy. He's wanting them out the shop. He thinks he's come to collect the bins.
The dustbins are in the alleyway, right? I'm in the shop again.
Then you see Albert Steptoe putting the Christmas decorations up.
I'll leave it there and hang it up later.
He's a skinny little bugger, that Albert Steptoe. He's nearly as skinny as me. He's got this ring of holly that he puts on the toilet seat. It's quite a controversial moment as well when Albert's singing Enoch's Dreaming of a White Christmas.
Enoch's dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones he used to know.
But they were really just taking the mickey out of Enoch Powell's speech. And this is what comedy did in the 70s with shows like Love Thy Neighbour and Until Death Do Us Part. Them type of shows, a mod audience wouldn't like the humour and class it as just racist. But they were really taking the mickey out of racism, sending them up. A modern audience don't seem to get that type of humour these days. They get easily offended. One of the best bits about the specials when Albert realises that Harold's wanting to go away for Christmas and he starts feeling sorry for himself.
Oh, don't you worry, I'll be all right. There'll be plenty to do. I'll go down to the cemetery and sit with your mother. And then I'll come back, have me little bit of dinner, pull a cracker with myself, put on a paper hat, and watch the telly. Probably be my last Christmas here anyway.
You've been saying that since 1955.
Then you'll be able to go to Majorca every year, won't you?
Yeah, well, I ain't gone and neither have you.
Don't particularly want to stay here another Christmas, not without your mother. I'm getting very tired these days. Turn it in and go up and join her.
There's even a scene where he drops a bottle of fake pills, making on his dying.
What's it? What? Dolls. Pills.
Oh, just something the doctor gave me.
What for?
Nothing.
So although the show's funny, with the two stars, it's also kind of tragic in a way. It's like parents that influence the children and dominate them a bit. Harold's wanting to get away and live his life because he's in his 40s and his father is going out of his way to keep him there with him. Reminds me of another show called Sorry with Ronnie Corbett, where his mother's domineering him and she's like not making him leave the house. She wants control of him. So it's the same thing with Steptoe and Son, that the father's wanting to control the son. Hey, Phil, I hope your bloody kids don't turn out like you. A bloody dingy bugger talking to a skeleton all day. So overall, I thought it was a great piece of British comedy. They made some great funny shows in them days, the 70s and the 80s, and the 60s. And the two leads are perfect. They really work off each other.
Yeah.
Hey Phil, I had a great working relationship with them two stars. I would later appear in Rise and Damp. So out of the 10, I think I'd give this one an 8. 8 out of 10. What did you think, Bones? Did you like it? I thought it was excellent, Phil. This was when comedy was funny. Folk don't have a bloody sense of humour now. The comedy they make these days is lifeless shit. So out of the two Christmas specials that they did, the 1973 and the 1974, I think I'd prefer the 1974 one better than this one. It's basically the same plot, but Harold manages to get away at the end. And the father, he gets away. And it's also bittersweet because it was the last episode that they made. But both are really good. So next time I do a Steptoe and Son, I'll concentrate on the two movies that they did. Steptoe and Son in 1972 and Steptoe and Son Ride Again in 1973. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe and share. Bye everyone. Bye. Bye.
And I just put the oven on and put the puddings in to boil. Can you smell them?
Yes, they smell wonderful.
Yeah, they're nice and dark, they are. Black as a gorilla's ghoulies.